Lhamo
Hi guys and Kususampo. Today we are honored to have with us Sherab Lhamo, a celebrated actress who made a powerful impact in our defining era of film industry. Ma'am, if you could please introduce yourself as well to the
Thank you for having me here. Kususampula Garalu, this is Sherab Lhamo, and Taringa Nalu, Gimbi Bovete, Kungi Hontale interview chi sitting on Nalu, the duo Katibito Chito to Junga, Nasmisa Landi, Sishutula, Tenachi Ledimdi, Nabu Zibdalu, Tenachina interview Budalu, to a Jundu Zundera, the Simiongi, to a Kiuno video, Kido, Sishutula.
Okay, so like I've watched a lot of your movies when I was growing up. Honestly, my favorite movie is Hamo. I still listen to the songs and it still brings back like memories of like now that you're going to the movie hall and watching. I think I watched that movie thrice in the movie hall.
Cute.
Since like Mola, like you've been in the film industry for the longest time, and then now that it's like rapidly changing, Mola, that like how it was before and it is now, like what changes has been difficult for you to adapt with with the new movies on generation change, like how has it been for you?
Lhamo is my first movie. So yeah, my debut it was really tough because first of all I'm that I'm outspoken me bang. I used to be very shy girl growing up. I still am shy, but the first movie it was really tough. So after that, the two more than a decade yasto but no choose the chiasto and baby no challenges as such the I think it's about once you step into movie then you start getting offers, and the most challenging part for me personally is picking up good projects. Like I have options, we're getting options, they're coming up with projects, but then the toughest part for me is to choose which one to do. Like Kadi pick because of course the movie has to run well first of all. Secondly, the producer has to make money. So Ani was challenging, but of course the public figure the second challenging thing is being a public figure. You get criticism. Yes. No. Any challenges is a face, but then over the time, I think I have learned how to cope up and be content with what to take in and what not to just let it go. And challenges so far, I think these are the two challenges. And third, of course, being an actor is never an easy job. Yes. It's very difficult. Still, it's very difficult. Till now, I have done almost 33 films, but still, whenever I face the camera, the first day on the shoot is very challenging for me because all over again I have to think about what is the character going to be like. I have to keep reminding myself, though it doesn't show on the camera. Yes. Most of the cases we're very disappointed. I really wanted to do something new portrait, but then I feel like that becomes very challenging the lashes. It's a long list, but however we are trying to cope up and then trying to learn and evolve with time.
How did you get into acting, if you don't mind me asking? Like how, like when did you know that it was a calling? Like like how did you know that?
Actually, it's like a destiny, rather it's a blessing because as I told you earlier, I was never even to take a photos. I was very shy, but there was the movie. Of course, I used to watch Buddhist films, and I used to fantasize in that I was very impressed by how they act, and then I never thought But then after my graduation, I was working for BCCI, and the FAB office, Film Association office, was just next to BCCI office. So there, some people from films, they saw me, they offered me the role, and one time, it was during the weekends. It's going to be a long story. I'll try to
No problem.
I'll try to sum it up. But yes, during weekends in I went there to pick a file. File pick up there was audition going upstairs for Dresden Hamo.
Oh.
The Konging Alu and audition no owner. I said I can't. Cutting I push pesos because I'm very shy and I never thought that I could
Yes.
act or it's a nightmare for me. And plus I'm from eastern part of Bhutan, so I only speak Shasho
Oh,
at home. And Dzongkha, speaking in Dzongkha would be the most challenging thing for me. So I knew that I was very reluctant, but whatsoever, they convinced me to come to audition. That's how I got through. I did one movie there. I did one movie, but then I'm very grateful to Dashu Lobsang, my director, my first director, Lobsang Chodaima. He's in New York right now. He was so patient with me. Songkha speaking and retakes. It used to go till, I don't know, 21, 22 takes. Exhausting. But then I'm very grateful because I'm trained Benidigi. Till to this day, I know how to get into character and how to cut labchika the character and out and all because of him. So that's how I got into movie. Then after first movie again, I went naragi job narati because after all nigi parents ki dream di. You know that they want me to have a decent career,
Yes.
career as in the job, and then start a family. Durunga job na then again I started getting offers. So there were some very interesting big production house and well-known directors like top listed directors. Then I was convinced that maybe in movie, first movie, second movie, then you get to know, okay, I can sustain from this movie. Let's say we were sustain based to say the confidence show me because I was getting some good projects. That's how I got into films.
Like how you mentioned before, being a public figure, today, like in this day and age, I think all actors / actresses are like kind of expected to be like out there on social media, on TikTok. Like, how do you feel about it? Like, do you think like it's really important, or like is it like Kimi without TikTok and social media also it's okay, so like to keep your like life private or a little bit low key?
I don't know. For me personally, I feel first I'll tell you what I feel.
Yes.
I feel it's important because social media and social platform is such that we can reach out to people. Otherwise, if I have a movie, so to reach out to people, I think social media, social platforms play a very big role. But tangagi second day nga practice I think it's me. So I'm trying to figure out like if I should be active on social media where I do like TikTok every third or fourth day and post it, or I want to be silent. Like, but then till now, what I've done is what I've been doing is I have been a little silent only when I have some contents like something coming up, like movie and something that I truly believe and practice, which can be an example for people. Like me doing some workout or setting up some kind of religion, Himalaya. Not that I do too much, member. Something that people can learn Ani nga chi lamemena de pe lejume imagine di pe tawa chemis. It's
Yeah.
okay to copy if you feel it's
Yeah.
nice. So something that I want to showcase to people, I do that. But yes, I think social platform plays a very big role, and then we should be active sonome. But for me, I don't like to not like, but at least moving already 10 we have so many young talents. Why not give that platform to
The
who
younger
know
ones.
who wants to showcase their
Yes.
talents, like on TikTok especially mo dance and there's a combe watching big screen na lang whenever we have project we have the opportunity to do that in ba. So that's why I'm like little away and it's private too.
I mean, you know, being a big public figure, coming on big screens, criticisms and negative comments, feedbacks must have been a constant thing mula, for I think every actor slash actresses. So on some feedbacks like like how do you handle all these things? Like do you just block it off, or like just how do you handle these criticisms?
Yeah, and the criticism the they not as much. But then, having said that, there was some cases where ngachi life
Yes.
life there was one incident. I'm sure you must have seen also where ngachi life is such that ngachi edit penigi
Yes.
it's like ngagi the chulu lo lab the mistake jumena
Yes.
a mesa sila correct
Yes.
jumena mo, whereas in life they just crop it and then put it in a
Yes.
So I think it's over the time that I have learned how to accept the criticism. Nigi yanchin kabe zozo mo
Yes.
ngachi ya tingachilu focus ngachilu tabe ngachilu attention me watching. They won't even notice that those things. So yanchin kabe zozo yanchin maybe some people we have so many people going through so many we have our own issues going on mo. The lalu chigi the express be mo mate. That means they're trying to say that they're not so well, like mentally, physically. At least unwell, they get so irritated. No, so what I feel is there. Of course, there are criticism and all, but I have more genuine supporters. Yes, that's more than I need the. So what I do is I try to balance and just let go. Okay, and some irura ignore. But that is irritating by watching. Of course, I do block also because for no reason they are just being too rude.
Yes.
So Anzum by watching it's better they don't watch us or rather than commenting Anzum by watching it. So they have even me. If I don't like somebody, I'll not even. I need them and
Yes.
It's better to ignore the why be so rude,
Yes.
intentionally rude. It's not good. So to save them and to save myself, I just block. But I have just handful of people whom I have blocked because they're being rude for no reason. They don't know me personally. Even when why be so rude out of nowhere? And it's better to just keep distance.
And if you can try to remember more, like after playing so many movies, like your favorite shoot, your funny, embarrassing moments, any recollection of any
incidents they happen to me. It's just the small ones. Let me see if I can recollect. But I'm not so good in remembering singing memory. You're talking about the funny incidents, right?
Yes.
Funny incidents they should be that I think it's happening because recently I came from we're just done with Dreamer Boy, the upcoming movie the post-production so yes and shooting since it's a comedy movie to any movie a comedy so every lines and every acting we have a new actor the goodness dreamer so yeah it's a serious comedy but then the dialogue itself is so funny I don't think incident dance they happen people but then the other ones are very it's very tough for me to remember. But you all will see how the movie is. Dreamer Boy, the movie theater na hit to this shit. Oh, now the slouch movie out. Kitty Katsukan love the funny incidents happened to be sharing but the shooting itself was very funny. Lamidi, any movie the only mess, this movie out.
Like how, like Hema that right now things have changed a lot. Movies have also changed the style and everything. Like also like newer actors and actresses also they portray different personalities on camera. So like, do you find it like difficult to sometimes like differentiate between your like role personality and then your like own personality? Sometimes like moving it's easier, you get so carried away. Like, do you take back the personality, or is there like balance between both?
Yes, take up my cheeky role. This that there was this GTB say movie chitiba where I was supposed to act any serious baby because she's a rape victim chima modi. So her personality is serious. The victim the
Yes.
gloomy be the migi lola brumago that anism character chima. So I think ngachigiti mishibi because we think that ngachiti character na zigobe snobe chimnale omdaranga set na omdara. I used to come with that, and people in the set they thought starting from director actually they thought that moody has to all of a sudden change why is it so chimna lom the garinal tendaranga imena grumpy so I think it's taking over us nachigiti watchful mi beba but then I think the character nachinal zido ni of course it's because shooting nothing like mood come to test sometimes you have to cry, sometimes you have to act so happy for no reason, like excitement show bego and we're just and remember that rugi lapching that's why our moods are being stretched like so much as a vulnerable to me the anime nas no me to the chigi lo search lo suddenly ni face na anything but the issues no Anson to some extent yes the character does get into us but then what I do is I have started learning this Kamchi as the 7 years I've started this self self time. I try to spend more time to myself, private space spend and also meditation. I listen to all this podcast and all where they talk about life, how to and philosophical talks. So just to check and balance on myself. There I have started learning healing the honey the yes, I think those things are working on me. But it's never ending. Anism in there. So I try.
Coming back to like fans interactions and all, like do you find the difference like Datogi fans and Hemagi fans, like how like when you were at your peak mola when like you were like the best babe, but now like when it's like a little bit like going and then so many actors and actresses are coming up, do you think like fans are being different to you, or do you still feel like Kimi they're still supportive, or do you feel like any different
Yes, in my career, initially nga movie start build it was amchi how do I say it now? First time moving at him chi rugi chachinalu wow attention grab it wasn't like that for me. It was just a settle like introductions in there ngaralu. Think of first movie nale turunga second nalu juba matsiwate. As I told you earlier, job because I decided to switch back to my job and the movie didn't mitsu. Just try be kongi lapchi audition 3 asi. Then I was back to but then again movie nalu drag be but yes, it was a settle kind of attention for people. But then movie after movie say the award win be then suddenly I got attention. Dile annale oi. Now since I have a child, and also because I'm trying to be really careful with, because as we all know, films so COVID ki and situation it's being a little difficult for film industry to pick up. But recently we have this movie that dodra pick bede bate. So now it's a good news. But after COVID, the movie is we couldn't like really shoot up the income in terms of um, viewers and getting back the money. They're recovering the budget. And it was, for me, it was a little difficult to pick a project. A movie na junna majunna. So ani jo ngarachi say the camera. Okay, I act in a movie, I get paid, and then that's okay. That's it. Remember, mahal na have the movie illusion jugo.
Yes.
For me, and the producer has to make money. So that they come back to film.
Yes.
So they will do produce bill, high budget bill, quality improve jo. So that's how it goes. And with over the times, I have slow down the also because of my especially last year movie Mazue. So it was like a break, but then it was not an intentional break because that my personal life I wanted to take some time off before I get, unless I get a good project, like really good, interesting. So I took a break and now I'm coming back. But yes, starting home that I had like silver kind of supporters, then it shoot up, and then lastly the movie me that how can people yes, but I do have genuine fans. And then I'm really excited for Dreamer Boy because it's like a comeback for me.
Okay.
So I knew that maybe again my graph will shoot up, hopefully. Anyway, the bar the watching. So I think I already have. It's not like starting the home anyway Joe will be watching. Then I would feel more. I'm just support me. But since starting the ringy bar the craft anyway you need so I think it's the same feeling for me. And I'm grateful.
Yes. Like looking back on your journey, like in the movies you did and everything that has happened, like what's the biggest lesson you've learned from it? Any like lessons that you learned the hard way?
In life or in the movies?
In life,
in life, the acceptance. Yes, acceptance. You go through everybody like they have good times, bad times, rough times, issue thing. Life is impermanent. And something big comes on your way, and all over again you forget it. So over the life anyway, as the life goes on, I think the best way is to accept me, unfold try to accept. And then for me, I think learned version, I don't react fast. Like sad berura, maybe I am born like that. But then tanga books philosophical and the advice is it's never good to react fast. So yeah, so I think I have a little bit of that. But yes, sometimes it's a little difficult. But then over the years, what I have learned is acceptance and to be content and be grateful. And then always remind myself that it's okay, be it happy or sad or anything, it will go, and then yes, it will pass. It's never going to be there for like ever. Just that you need to understand yourself and trust your the instinct in there. So I'm trying to balance.
When you first started out movies, I think what was your definition of success? And now it's already established, like good actor, everything established. Like now, what does success mean to you now than how it was before?
Initially, when I started, I wasn't really after a success. Remember, I just wanted to survive. I think as in after my graduation, I wanted a decent job, and maybe someday I'll get married and have a kids, and and then I'll have a good family time, family bonding. I've always lived with my family. My parents, they're still together with me. I'm a family-oriented kind of a person. So then, after my graduation, then I got into films. Then I thought success would mean winning an award.
Nice.
Winning an award would be a success. So I won an award. So after that, the road success is never like achieving. Winning an award, I thought, okay, I'll be happy if I win an award. Then same I thought that would be the success for me. So I award win best, then I got movie offer. The movie offer on the why any movie say because I just won an award. If I do this film, what if this film doesn't do well in the market? No. Think about it, then I realized it isn't really a success. And the end point, what's next? Then the hanging on offer this I became more picky. Then I picked, but I'm lucky enough. I picked good script. I'm totally happy whether that movie did well or didn't do well. I have learned so much from each and every director, every films I have worked in, and then all the co-actors. Every film is like a new chapter for me. So I've been learning. So for now, what I feel is the success would be a content career in the film where I do like according to the time that at this age I can't be playing like a school girl or a college girl and member role that suits me. And that would mean a success to me, where people like it also, and where people viewers is to get out there, okay, mugi any character learn be something informative for them. That would mean a success to me. And also on the other hand, I have a son, so I'm a single mother. So I want at the same time I want to balance career and my family. Nishi and my son is still growing up, so I want him to have a that wise life. Nishi that would mean a success if I can bring him up like wise man. They'll be watching. I'd be happy. That would mean a success to me now. And after some years, I'll be getting old. So yeah, we have to accept me.
Is there any advices you would like to give to people who are just starting out in movies, or even to people more like TikTok na teni asiti shy feel bemi or scared that Lijim Jomato? Is there any any tips or any advices you would like to give?
Okay, the advice that I give through my experience, I cannot give you advice from books or anywhere else. Advice if you're interested in films, I think best thing is TikTok na biome, but then if the luck favors, luck che favor begobe, and also your effort che go snowme, because for me personally, the luck kira favor baby, I was literally luck kira nga film na drag bait so that's why I'm saying. So if you're interested in films, I think you have to TikTok do more than now. The TikTok do you make a move anzumbe acting as job and baby. I think it's good to audition to the floor casting call
Yes.
you don't be shy. You just come forward, give your auditions. If not, you try to approach director, the production house is approach baby. It doesn't matter you get a lead role or supporting. You're supporting lead na so I think it's the acceptance and patience, and then if you're really interested, I'm sure film na won't be it's a good profession, and then your income is also rangira sustain bitsuk mindi. But especially for girls, what I would say is, film na interest you digera biru. I think first thing, the most important thing is you have to complete your studies, so that films love the didi. It's not about you being interested. It's about getting offers from the producers and also the directors.
Yes.
So dependent bit. So what if you suddenly, of course, you're pretty, you're good looking, you have good acting, but then luck give favor mabe. Then you need a standby where you can bounce back every time. Not that you totally depend on the films and then you backup plan me, rangi, because career film na emotional day you will have your personal life like me. Lagi film na the look at you ngai hamara college thai dele jam chi film ji dele ngai film na you sing ngai ani madeba. Second movie na le I got married because I didn't wanted my personal life to, where I don't want husband, I don't want kids, remember? Because I need to say, because life is typical life, when you think it's short, it's very long. Yeah. So it's you never know. So you have to keep some backup where thinking family important means that's what I did. So I know that academically, you have to please complete your studies so that you bounce bin your options. But then if you're interested, yes, that you love to audition to the float, whether you go give your audition, they may much you approach. They naturally la pe whereas the Buddhist dreamer boy na we did ngachi Catholic thui ko Buddhist dreamer tatoi me na ko TikTok na thoi ngachi
Yes,
gi.
sir.
We saw him on TikTok and on he was doing some vlogs na.
Yes.
Hana thong bebe, so we approached him there. It's not that ngachi ananzun do the luck favor be chanzun do so no me. If you're interested, yes, there are plenty of opportunities in films. That ngachi films chika bloom baby ka in there. So please, but in patience, the thick skin with the Himalaya, you have to be prepared. Like you cannot be too sensitive. You cannot be too sensitive. Patience go, because take one, take two, take three, brother. Scene tough you light scenes you have to do it again, brother. You have to be ready for that also. I mean, advice film now.
So I think that's
Yeah.
complete.
Oh, thank you.
So we finished all the answers, all the questions actually. So thank you so much for taking your time to see us and then
Thank you.
coming for this short interview.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, La. Thank you, all the viewers. So I hope you all enjoy watching us, La. Take care.
Thank you.